Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Counted 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels and do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game. I'm balling on top of that mountain, I'm on and I'm calling my mama to tell her I'm good. I'm surrounded by family like back in the hood. I was falling from grace, I was misunderstood. Hey, the pressure will sit you right down, but I stood up. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. On the balcony screaming, they just let me be. We had to slow it down. What goes around comes around. Oh, the frequency different now. I was going through different rounds. Hey, it's crazy, the progress is hitting now. Ain't no sitting and lost and found. I found what I lost in a minute now. I was on the wrong path, I admit it now. My only option was to get it now.
I got it on both and I learned from the losses. My failure was friendship, I saw it was ghosting. Started like everyone had certain tools. Only difference is I knew what to do. Now everyone calling when progress is stalling. My stock is been strong, my life getting boring. Ain't no more hitting me up when you lose. When it's time to wake up, see you hitting the snooze.
When they ask me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
Wish I could tell you that I want you here with me, but you'll never love me like the way we used to be. Too far from Saturn, lost in the patterns. Where's the stars align so we could be free? Palms are sweaty, knees unsteady. I can't see my head on straight. Heart is heavy, wasn't ready. Don't think I can see your face. Now we're just friends. How long till that ends? It feels like forever away. Yeah, we're on, and we're on. It will never be enough. Now we're gone, and we're
Welcome to the third game in the 2025 South Africa Super League Tournament. Tonight's game features the Cape Town Kings versus the Pretoria Capitals. The Pretoria Capitals will be the away team. And introducing the team, starting with number 3, Chris Fenter. Number 4, Riley Paulson. Number 5, Josh Roger. Number 6, Frankie Robinson. Number 7, Devan Vandermerwe. Number 8, Stefan Kleitz. Number 9, John Fenter. Number 10, Dion Pakati. Number 11, Denzel Verve. Number 12, Reinhard Britz. Number 13, Arthur Chu. Number 14, Reinhard Fenter. Number 15, Langa Malangeni. Number 16, celebrating his birthday on the 20th of September, Guillaume Radu. Number 17, Johan Vandermerwe. Number 18, Vusi Skosana. Number 19, Tian Vandermerwe. And the goaltenders for tonight's competition, number 1, Alistair Bywater. At number 20, Ruan Vandermerwe. Head coach of the Pretoria Capitals is Frank Radu, and the manager is Chris Fenter. And now introducing the Cape Town Kings, number 4, Brendan Schultz. Number 5, Reese Baker. Number 6, Caleb McGibbon. Number 7, Dean Mahmood. Number 8, Wesley Krautz. Number 9, Mark Gio. Number 10, Luke Karelse. Number 11, Regan Duboisson. Number 12, Daniel Kamish. Number 13, Mish Van Duisberg. Number 14, Matthew Brent. Number 15, Hulemo Boy. Number 16, Bradley Morris. Number 17, Keenan Gordon. Number 18, Alex Obery. Number 22, Diane Kamish. Number 23, Ethan Simon. And the captain, number 24, Uthman Samai. The goaltender for tonight's game for the Cape Town Kings is number 1, Ryan Boyd. The referees, the officials for tonight's game are Jason Van Rooyen and Diego Bota. We okay? Are you the only statistician tonight? Huh? How many times? The timekeepers for tonight's game. The Hydra keeper is Mr. Etienne Britz. The timekeeper is Ms. Liesel Radu. And the statisticians are Mariette Christopoulos and Ms. Dominique Stein. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of the South African Super League tournament, featuring tonight's game, the Pretoria Capitals versus the Cape Town Kings. These teams are meeting for the first time in this year's tournament, both coming off a good win in their first games of the tournament. The Pretoria Capitals defeated the Wildcats 8-6 in an exciting opening game of this tournament, which included an empty net goal after a hard fight back by the Cats. And last night we had a scintillating game which went into the 8th sudden death penalty shootout, with the Kings pulling out a close victory over the Johannesburg Wildcats. So the two undefeated teams tonight meeting for the first time in the 2025 South Africa Super League tournament. Etienne, how do I turn this off? You can't have it on the whole time. I'll blind out. Both teams lining up for the salute. Again, a matchup of the undefeated Cape Town Kings and the undefeated Pretoria Capitals in the third game of the Super League tournament. A sold-out crowd of over 300 people are here tonight at the Grove Ice Rink in just outside of Pretoria, South Africa. And the winner of tonight's game will come away sitting in first place in the opening few games of the tournament. Hands are exchanged between Captain John Venter and Captain Uthman Samai with referee Diego Bota, while referee Jason Van Rooyen collects the pucks prior to the first drop. Both goaltenders in their previous matchups had very good outings. Ryan Boyd was solid for the Cape Town Kings and came up with the scintillating sudden death stomp yesterday to snatch victory from the Pretoria Capitals, while goaltender Ruan van der Merwe had an exceptional game in the first game against the Joburg Wildcats. And the little mic you can turn on off is very helpful. All right, we're about to begin the face-off for the opening minutes of the third game. Devon van der Merwe, number 7 for the Pretoria Capitals, is quite keen, lining up very early, along with Reinhard Venter on the far side. Radu and Stefan Kleitz also on the ice, along with Captain John Venter. We've got Mish van Doesburg for the Capitals with Samai, McGibbon, Mahmoud, and Reese Baker. And they score off the face-off in the first 8 seconds of the first period. A commanding start by the Cape Town Kings to open up a 1-goal lead with only 8 seconds after the puck drops at center ice. That goal is going to go to Uthman Samai, captain of the Cape Town Kings, on an unassisted basis. A quick opening for the Kings, trying to assert their dominance in this game. The Capitals win the draw, puts it back to Captain John Venter. John Venter out to van der Merwe. Samai dumps it in the corner. It is offside, delayed offside. Kings regroup and bring it back in. Breaking out, Reinhard Venter. Reinhard Venter to van der Merwe. Van der Merwe chips it in the corner. Going after it is Mahmoud. Mahmoud centered by. Puck's in the corner. Comes back to the point. A quick shot. And a good save. Boyd had to be sharp on that shot from the point, making sure there was no loose pucks for a deflection or a rebound from that crisp shot from the point. Both teams changing sides. Face off to the left of Boyd. Won by the Capitals. Puck battle behind the net. Retrieved by the Kings. Kings get it out. A long stretch fast for Gio. Wide. Gio chasing down Arthur Chu. Chu and Gio battling in the corner. Puck gets back to the point. Quick shot from the point. Sharp save. Sharp save by Ruan van der Merwe. Puck played behind the net. It's Chu. Chu in his own corner. Chu skates it out. Stretch pass. Misses Malangeni. Puck goes down all the ice. Short of icing. Kings regrouping. Kings behind their net. To Gio. Gio up the boards. Kept in by the Capitals. Now broken out by the Kings. Across center ice. Dubuisson taking it across the line. Dubuisson back to Kamish. Kamish, a deflected shot into the corner. Battle of the corner. Nice hit by Dubuisson. Now it's Skosana. Soskana dumps it down. It's deflected. It will not be icing. In the corner is Mahmoud. Mahmoud behind his own net. Puck up the corner, intercepted by the Capitals. Kamish battling the puck in the corner. Kamish skating it out. Kamish coming up to Dubuisson. Dubuisson, headman pass to the other Kamish. Puck sent down the ice. Icing is waved off. Schultz has the puck. Schultz puts it to the far side. For McGibbon. McGibbon pressing it. Capitals have it back. Fenter Reinhardt puts it up. Intercepted. Fenter Reinhardt battling puck. Here's Fenter Reinhardt. It's a 2-on-1. Fenter Reinhardt pressing it. Quick shot. Saved. Scores! Boyd could not corral the rebound. And the Capitals come back in quick fashion to tie the game 1 apiece. Fenter with the break-in shot as he crossed the blue line. And we'll see who got the rebound for the tally. It was Stefan Kleitz with the opening goal of the first period for the Pretoria Capitals, assisted by number 14, Reinhard Fenter. And we're even Stevens, 1-1 with 3 minutes to go, gone in the first period. Samai stretches it out to the center ice. Capitals just shoot it in. Langa Meligeni with a quick shot from the side, deflected into the ropes, and there'll be a face-off in the King zone. Both goaltenders being tested early in the first period in a fast-paced game. It's Van Duisburg versus Pakati in the face-off. Pakati wins the draw, but it's Simon recovers it. Up to Baker. Baker, it is not offside. Boyd collects the puck behind the net. Boyd to Saman. Saman tried to get to Samai, but Van Duisburg takes it across center ice. Van Duisburg, puck's loose in the center. Cleared out by the Capitals. Langa Meligeni trying with a forecheck. Puck's dumped in to the Kings zone. Van Duisburg, Samai puts it up to Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg skating. Icing is waved off. A good forecheck by Van Duisburg. The puck out by the blue line. Langa Meligeni puts it in. It's controlled by Mahmoud. Mahmoud behind his net looking for a long stretch pass, but decides to skate out. Mahmoud skating it out. Crosses the center line. Mahmoud. Weak shot on net, blocked. Puck leaks into the corner. The battle for the puck. Here's Skosana. Skosana just chases it out. Robinson chasing the puck. Robinson on Gordon. Gordon chips it up. Recovered by Tion van der Merwe. Tion van der Merwe over to Josh Roger. Josh Roger to Franco Robinson. Robinson headmans it. Intercepted by the Kings. The Kings try and get to Krotz. It's off. Delayed offside. Here's Tion van der Merwe. Tion van der Merwe heads it up to Franco Robinson. Franco Robinson shot on net, deflected, goes wide. Battle for the puck in the corner. Kings clear it just outside the center ice. Controlled by Guillaume Radu. Radu to Fenter. Fenter can't get through. Commish intercepts. Commish to his brother. Schultz. Schultz fails to clear it. Good forecheck, pressing by the Capitals. Capitals in center. Puck just leaks outside the center ice. Here comes Sean Fenter. Fenter skates it out. Fenter up to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe chips it in. Rims it in the far corner. Reinhard Fenter plays it intercepted. Comes to Uthman Samai. Uthman Samai, long lead pass for Van Duisburg. Intercepted by Fenter. Fenter turns it around. Fenter coming in. Lead pass to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe can't get it. No penalty on that hit to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter shovels it wide. Collected by Radu. Radu. Puck goes in front. Long stretch pass to Samai. Samai can't corral it. Taken by Stefan Kleitz. And the Kings just dump it in and go for a line change. Picked up by Fenter in his own end. Fenter skating out. Fenter, long shot on goal. Easy save by Boyd. Morris with the puck in the corner. Morris rims it around. Mahmoud can't get it. Here comes Chu. Chu shot! Oh, a good save off the blocker of Boyd. With a turnover in front of the net. Puck comes out in front. Can't get the shot away. That was Denzel Vervey. Denzel Vervey couldn't get the shot away. Still controlled. Dion Picati battling in the corner against Morris. Kings just get it out and regroup. The Capitals. Johan van der Merwe. Johan van der Merwe chips it up. Intercepted by, oh, no. A turnover. Here comes Dion Picati. Shot. Kings have it and just dump it out. Arthur Chu over to the assistant captain, Johan van der Merwe. Puck served, it's Mahmoud considered the long stretch pass instead. Tosses it up and turns it over. Johan van der Merwe in his own end. Van der Merwe looking for Picati. Passes to Picati. Picati back in front. Arthur Chu skating it up. Arthur Chu's got speed. Dumps it in behind the net. Boyd can't complete it. Simon passes it to Kamish. Diane Kamish comes in. Shot wide. He has brother Danielle with him. Puck, battle for the puck. Kings just dump it in. Icing is waved off. Here comes van der Merwe. Van der Merwe skates it out. Long stretch pass. Controlling the puck. Chris Fenter passes it off. Shot on net, easily stopped by Boyd. Reinhard Fenter keeps it in. Another shot on the net. Deflected, nice stick save by Boyd. The Capitals bringing pressure. Finally the Kings. Van Duisburg takes it. Now it's Baker Race. Baker Race leaks it in the corner. Battle for the puck. Reinhard Fenter gets it out to center. Turnover. Puck goes back into the corner. Fierce battle for the puck. Good hit by Stefan Kleitz. Puck comes out. Puck back in. Mahmoud to Bradley Morris. Puck's turned over back into the Kings zone. Boyd plays it off the side. Schultz, Krotz has it. Puck leaks in. Van der Merwe plays it. Gio just dumps it into the Caps end. It's Radu looking for the long stretch pass. Radu to Fenter off the boards to Deep Picati. Chasing it down is Malangeni. Can't quite get it. It's Simon. And we have the first stoppage of play in a long time in this fast-paced game. The score is 1-1 with just about 10 minutes gone in the first period, and an exciting match of the two undefeated teams in the 2025 South Africa Super League tournament. Face-off just outside the Kings zone, won by the Caps. Van der Merwe puts it in. Riley Paulson chasing the puck. Stop kept in by Skosana. Goes behind the Kings net. Kings get it out all the way down the ice. Van der Merwe chasing it. Icing. The puck will come all the way back for a face-off in the Kings zone. Face-off controlled by the Caps. Van der Merwe puts it around the back. Centering pass. Diane Kamish heads up the boards. Could go all the way. Not icing. Icing is waved off. Controlled by John Fenter. John Fenter passes it up to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe breaks ice. Van der Merwe skating over the blue line. Van der Merwe and Van Duisburg battling for the puck in the corner, rimmed around and outside. This could go all the way for icing. And in fact, the puck will come back all the way into the King zone after some good forechecking by the Caps. It'll be Kleitz versus Van Duisburg. In the face, no. Dubasson will take it against Kleitz. Kleitz wins it, comes back to the point, quick shot by John Fenter. It was deflected wide. Puck's in the corner, rimmed around behind the net. Van der Merwe Vandermeer and Morris. It was Gordon battling for the puck behind the net. Vandermeer tries to center it. No one home. Dubuisson just leaks it out near the line. It's Radu. Radu to Fenter. Fenter skates it up. Fenter headmans it on goal. Easily handled by Boyd. Here's Fenter. Fenter playing it. Tries to center it, but it goes. Long lead pass for Samai. Samai coming on breakaway. Samai deeks. Samai shoots, scores! Uthman Samai, the captain of the Cape Town Kings, gets his second goal of the evening. Assisted with a nice headman pass by Van Doesburg. Samai with his second goal, second tally of the evening. Puts the Kings ahead 2-1 with about 11 and a half minutes gone in the first period. Face-off draw won by the Kings, goes back to Morris. Morris intercepted by Malangeni. Caps can't capitalize. Puck inside the zone, controlled by Gio. Gio to Simon. Simon with Croats on the side. Simon shoots. Shot goes wide. They can't keep it in. Kings can't keep it in. Morris on the side. Morris battling in the corner with Denzel Vervey. Morris still battling the puck now against Arthur Chu. Morris finally picked up by Chu. Long stretch pass. Can't get out of the zone. Here comes Malangeni. Malangeni dumps it in. Malangeni following it up. Malangeni against Gio. Fierce battle for the puck behind the net. Comes out in front. Here's a shot by 17. Oh, deflected. Did not get through to the goalkeeper. Croats and Vandermeer battling it. Here comes Picardi. Picardi skating up across center ice. Picardi with a head of steam. Picardi across the blue line. Picardi in the corner. Picardi behind the King's net. Picardi tries to center it, but Skosana couldn't handle the pass. Puck comes in. It's Kamish. Kamish can't control the puck. It's Robinson. Robinson centers it. No shot. Here come the Kings. Here comes Kamish. Diane Kamish can't get it. Van Doesburg. Shot goes wide. Puck comes out. It's Mahmoud. Mahmoud with his puck in his own end. Mahmoud rims it around to Brendan Schultz. Forwards it to Kamish. Kamish controlling the puck. Battle for the puck along the boards. It's Danielle Kamish and Diane Kamish, the brothers, battling for the puck against two Capitals. Kings managed to get it in. Here comes Josh Roger. Josh Roger behind his net. Josh Roger looking to make a pass. Josh Roger can't get it out. Uthman Samai keeps it in. Kings controlling the play. It's Samai. Puck comes out of the point, controlled by Mahmoud. Mahmoud takes a shot. Saved by Vandermeer. Capitals ice it down for an icing. No change for the Caps. Kings will see if they can take advantage of that icing with a face-off in the Caps defensive zone. A little over 14 minutes gone in the first period. We have an exciting 2-1 game with the Kings ahead by one marker over the Capitals. Van Doesburg wins the draw, but is controlled by the Caps. Controlled by Tian Vandermeer, can't get it out. Tian Vandermeer gets the puck down, goes for a change. Van Doesburg, long pass to Samai. Samai just tips it in and goes for a change. It's Baker. Baker in the corner against Fenter. Baker controls the puck. Baker tries to come down in front. Oh, Vandermeer had to be sharp on that as Baker tried to make his move in front of the net. But a good save by Vandermeer keeps it a one-goal game. Face-off won by the Capitals. Fenter out to Vandermeer. Can't get by Gordon. Cross tries to get over, can't get over. It's Vandermeer again. Vandermeer the blue line. Offside. Reinhard Fenter was in just a skate ahead of Devon Vandermeer. Face-off will be just outside the King zone. Kleitz will take the face-off against Aubry. Kleitz wins the draw. Vandermeer just sends the puck into the King zone. Puck goes around the corner. It's Gio versus Fenter. Fenter controlling puck. Fenter, puck's out in front of the net. Scramble in front. Puck, loose puck. Loose puck in front. Oh! And Vandermeer cannot get his hand on the loose puck before it's corralled by Boyd to cause a face-off in the King zone. There will be a penalty on the play. Gio will be getting a 2-minute tripping penalty to bring us to the first power play of the game, and it will be in favor of the Pretoria Capitals. Let's see if they can capitalize with a one-man advantage for the next 2 minutes towards the last quarter of the first period. It'll be Van Doesburg versus Picati. Van Doesburg wins the draw and sends the puck out. Couldn't get all the way down though. It's controlled by Johan Vandermeer. Johan Vandermeer back to Tion Vandermeer. Intercepted by the Kings, who bring across the net. Takes a quick shot. Saved by the third brother Vandermeer of the team, Ruan Vandermeer. The three Vandermeer brothers playing for the Pretoria Capitals. Face-off looks like a rematch between Van Doesburg and Picati. Van Doesburg wins the draw, but it's controlled by the Caps. Tion Vandermeer brings it out. Headmans it into the corner. Caps looking to set up the power play. Goes behind the corner. Puck in the corner. Centered! Oh! A nice deflection by Johan Vandermeer. Boyd had to be sharp to catch that deflection. Each team changing lines with 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the penalty. Face off to the right is won by the Caps. They can't battle it. Think about it, puck just leaks outside. It's Radu. Radu collecting it. Radu to Fenter. Fenter trying to establish the zone. Fenter at the point, rims the puck around the back. Mahmoud has the puck, rims it out right back to Fenter. Fenter controlling the puck. Shoots. Easy save by Boyd in the corner. Puck slapped out, can't get it out. Fenter shoots. Puck comes down front. No one for the rebound. Sent down the ice. No icing due to the power play. Sean Fenter will collect the puck. Sean Fenter leaves it for Kleitz. Kleitz up to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter takes the puck in the corner against Van Doesburg. Controlled by Devon Vandermeer. Devon Vandermeer shoots. Devon Vandermeer centers it. Devon Vandermeer has the puck again to the defenseman Radu. Weak shot on net. Shot. No! Vandermeer almost had a goal, but the puck wouldn't cross the line and Boyd corralled it before the rebound. A bit of rough stuff after the whistle as each team defends its territory. The Caps almost had one. Devon Vandermeer just missing with a puck that went across the crease into the back of Boyd and was quickly corralled before it could cross the line. Van Doesburg versus Kleitz. Kleitz wins the draw, but the puck leaks across the net. It's Radu. Radu with the puck in his own zone. Radu looking long stretch pass to Reinhard Fenter. Tips the puck. Oh, he didn't touch the puck. And it will be icing. The puck will come all the way back for a face-off to the left or right of goaltender Ruan Vandermeer. It'll be Aubry versus Kleitz. Kleitz wins the draw. Goes to Radu. Radu headmans it to Vandermeer. Vandermeer skating. Vandermeer takes a shot. Partially deflected, saved by Boyd. Face-off will be the left of Boyd with 10 seconds left in the penalty to Mark Gio for tripping. The Kings maintain a 2-1 goal lead with about 3 minutes left in the first period. It'll be Aubry versus Pacati. Pacati wins draw, quick shot! Boyd had to be sharp on that. Puck comes around, kept in. Kept in by Chu. Chu rims the puck into the corner. Gio is back on the ice. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. 5-on-5. Gio controls the puck. Tries to headman it to Aubry. Just think wide. Boyd with the puck behind his own net. Boyd to Mahmoud. Mahmoud rims it around to Aubry. Can't control it. Puck leaks outside. Down towards the Capital zone. Icing is waved off. Vandermerver rims it around. Intercepted by Aubry. Centers it with no one there. Capitals skating out of their zone. Pacati can't get it across. Pacati can't go in because Chu's offside. Puck goes all the way down into the Capitals end. No icing. Johan Vandermerver with the puck behind his own net. Johan Vandermerver to Denzel Vervey. Denzel Vervey headmans it to Riley Paulson. Offside. Vusi Skosana in and out with Paulson still in the zone. The face-off will be just outside the Kings blue line. And there'll be a penalty to the Kings. The Kings are getting a bench minor for too many men on the ice. It'll be served by number 12, Danielle Kamish. Danielle Kamish will serve the bench minor, 2 minutes in the sin bin for too many men on the ice. That's the second time that the Kings have been caught with 6 men on the ice. Yesterday they walked away without conceding a goal, and let's see if they can hold off the Caps for another 2 minutes. Face-off won by the Capitals but controlled by Fenter. Fenter puts the puck into the corner. It's Kleitz. Kleitz controlling the puck. Controlled by Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg tries to head man but doesn't get out. It's Kleitz. Unbelievable! And the puck is sent down the ice by Van Duisburg. I don't know how the Caps did not score. There was a great shot, a deflection, and the puck was wide open, and somehow it just bounced off a player or bounced off a body, a stick, and just did not go past the goal line. Boyd plays it to Mahmoud. Mahmoud behind his net. Mahmoud, long stretch pass to Samai. Samai was offside. Radu blows a tire near Samai and crashes into the boards. It does not look like he's any worse for wear and gets up to resume his duties for the Caps. Bit of chirping now between the two teams. Captain John Venter chirping with Mish Van Duisburg. Tempers flaring just a little bit as we near the end of the first period. Cape Town Kings with a 2-1 lead over the Pretoria Capitals. Face-off will be all the way back in the King zone because it was a 2-line pass. Aubry against Vervey. And they'll have a redo over. Aubry wins the draw, puts it back through to Saman. Saman puts it in the corner, no one there. Johan Vandermeer picks up the puck, centers it, no one home. Battle for the puck next thing, and the Kings get it and ice it just outside the zone. Tion Vandermeer. Vandermeer over to Vervey. Vervey can't lose it. Kings have Krootz. Krootz just shoots the puck down the ice. 5-on-5. No, we still have 48 seconds to go in the penalty. Van Duisburg controlling puck. Leaves it for Simon. Simon headsmans it. Can't get out. Samai. And now Morris. Morris on Pacati. Samai to Duisburg. Offside. Van Duisburg just in a little bit ahead of the puck in the attempted flip from Captain Uthman Samai. Face-off will be just outside the Caps blue line. We have 43 seconds to left in the period and 30 seconds left in the bench minor to the Kings. Van der Merwe back to John Fenter. John Fenter looking for a stretch pass. John Fenter to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter intercepted. Oh, Kleitz. It was meant for Van der Merwe, but Kleitz picked it up. Kleitz back to John Fenter. John Fenter skating up. John Fenter to Devon Van der Merwe. Devon Van der Merwe comes in. It's offside. Radu come in from the side. The delayed offside is called because the attempted clearing pass from the Kings player hit the stick of a Capitals player. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Kings blue line. It'll be Kleitz versus Obery. Obery being waved back and told to behave. Draws one by the Caps, but they just flick it back into the zone. There's 19 seconds left. The penalty to the Kings, the bench minor, has expired. We have 5-on-5 hockey. Kleitz skates it up. Kleitz enters the zone. Kleitz carrying the puck in the corner. Kleitz centers it. Nobody home. Oh! Van der Merwe almost got it. And the puck's chipped over the boards. And we'll have a face-off in the Kings side of the ice. 3 seconds left in the first period. Barring a direct shot by Kleitz on the net, it's unlikely the Capitals will be able to take away a tying goal. Van der Merwe shoots, it's blocked. Van der Merwe shoots again. Scores! I'm not sure if that goal came in time. There's going to be a discussion. The clock was at 0, but the timekeeper is saying there was 1/10 of 1 second. The timekeeper has confirmed that there was 1/10 of 1 second left in the period. The clock was showing 0, and now the referees are having a discussion with the integrity officer, Etienne Retief, and referee Jason Van Rooyen and Diego Van Rooyen, both captains, John Fenter and Uthman Samai, anxiously awaiting for the outcome of these deliberations. It'll be a big goal if the Capitals score and it stands up, tying the game. Referee-in-chief Errol Scatafouris is coming out to join the conversation. The face-off was with 3 seconds to go, and it was won, and Van der Merwe had not one but 2 shots on net, with the second one managing to get past Boyd with apparently 1/10 of 1 second left in the period. Reminiscent of the tying goal from yesterday's game with 6/10 of 1 second left. No goal! No goal! During the intermission, we'll get a ruling on that to get some clarity, but the goal has been overturned. The ruling is that time had run out before the puck crossed the goal line. Time had expired. That is the official ruling from the officials. So no goal. And now, not unexpectedly, a robust conversation on the ice with the Capitals, who are trying to understand how the goal is disallowed, joined by Captain Uthman Samai of the Cape Town Kings. We have John Fenter, Reinhard Fenter, and Stefan Kleitz. The Capitals pleading their case, but it doesn't look like they were able to persuade the referees. The referees will now go explain the decision to the Capitals coach, Frank Radu, and the manager, Chris Fenter. The Kings have adjourned to the corner of the rink for the first period intermission. We're now joined here by referee-in-chief Errol Scatafouris. Errol, can you give us the reasoning behind that decision on that last goal?
Yeah, the reason for the no goal was the clock had already got to 0 when the puck was in the net. And as a result of that, the goal doesn't count.
All right, so the puck did not cross the goal line until time had already expired.
That is correct.
Thank you, Earl. Appreciate your clarification. We're now joined by SA Ice President Jason Surf for a brief interview in the first intermission. Jason, what do you think of the game so far tonight?
It's been fantastic. It's been amazing. It's been action-packed all the way. For the last 20 minutes, it's been action, action, action.
Tempers are flaring there a little towards the end.
Well, that's what ice hockey is all about, right? As long as they keep it clean, we're happy.
And what are you expecting for the second period?
Well, I hope it's going to be the same as the first period. It needs to be good hockey. It needs to be hard hockey, and they need to play hard, and the best team will win.
So far, a very exciting tournament.
100%. It's been absolutely amazing. The game so far, this is game 3, and we've had some good close games and some decent hockey being played.
South Africa Ice Hockey Federation President Jason Surf. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks very much.
All right, we're just about to begin the second period of the third game of the 2025 South Africa Super League tournament. A bit of drama there at the end of the first period with a shot by Divan Vandenberg going in as time expired. Initially, it was ruled no goal, then it was ruled a goal, then it was ruled no goal after further review. So it remains a 2-1 lead for the Cape Town Kings over the Pretoria Capitals as the puck drops for the second period. Face-off won by the Capitals. Now turned over, a quick shot by Uthman Samai. Puck goes behind the net. Battle for the puck. Samai back to Van Duisburg in the corner. Chased by Arthur Chu. Pakati rims it around for Vervey. Vervey's got the puck, headmans it up. It's a bit of a stretch. And it's taken by Caleb McGibbon. No, Morris over to Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg back to Mahmoud. Mahmoud to Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg on the boards. Headmans it up. Here comes Baker. Streaking Baker. Deflects it. But caught out by Arthur Chu. Chu puts it in the corner. Corralled by Vervey. Vervey behind the net back to Chu. Chu headmans it. Quick break by Dion Pakati. Pakati can't convert. Hit by Schultz. Puck still inside. Puck outside the Kings zone. It's a 3-on-1. Can they convert? It's Krotz. Okay, here's a breakaway. Overy. Vandenberg did a good job with a partial glove save. Puck controlled by the Kings. Back to Gordon to the point. Gordon shoots. Can't get through. Blocked by Chu. Here comes quick shot. High shot by Denzel Vervey. Went wide. Gio breaking out. Gio skating out his own net. Gio, long stretch pass for Krotz. Can't handle it. It's Vandenberg. Vandenberg up to Johan Vandenberg. Loses the puck. Centers it. Intercepted by Simon. Radu keeps it in. Johan Vandenberg puts it back. Puck's in the corner. Kings just dump it out and regroup. Sean Fenter up to Stefan Kleitz. Kleitz holding the puck. Kleitz to Reinhard Fenter. Fenter across the blue line. Fenter, quick shot! Good glove save by Boyd to maintain the lead. Face off will be to the right of Boyd. Celebrating a birthday next week is number 4, Riley Paulson of the Pretoria Capitals, as well as number 6, Franco Robinson on the 19th of September. Paulson's on the 25th of September, and Guillaume Radu will be on the 20th of September. So 3 birthday boys for the Pretoria Capitals. On the Cape Town Kings side, celebrating a birthday on the 21st of September is number 17, Keenan Gordon. So 4 birthday boys between the two teams. Face off is ultimately won by Robinson. Robinson puts it behind his net. Kings put it off the boards. Can't get it out. And the puck leaks. Deflected by Danielle Kamish off a shot in by Tion Vandermerwe. And the face-off will be done over again. Outside the zone. The Pakati versus Brandt. Brandt wins the draw. Comes back to Mahmoud. Mahmoud far side to Morris. Morris gets it out. Here comes Brandt. Brandt tries to headman it. Can't convert. I can't get out Brandt. Brandt keeps it in. And now it's shot out over the puck. Kings. Pakati shots. No! Stoned! Boyd with an unbelievable save, and now some rough stuff around the net.
10.
But that was Pakati and Malangeni, I think, combining for some exceptional opportunities in front of Boyd, who just got the right pad out to stop a sure goal. Boyd has made 2 exceptional saves so far in the game to keep his team 1 goal ahead. There will be a penalty on the play. He'll be cross-checking against Dean Mahmoud, the assistant captain. Mahmoud will get a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. The assistant captain, the sin bin for 2 minutes at 4:31 of the second period. Kings shoot down the ice. Vandermerver, the goalie, out to John Fenter. John Fenter regrouping at center ice. John Fenter over to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter headmans it to Radu. Radu, the punch line. Radu shoots. Oh, quick pad save by Boyd. Radu controlling the puck against Morris. Kings get it out and send it down the ice. John Fenter behind his net. John Fenter scanning the ice. John Fenter dodges one check from Van Duisburg. Dodges a second check from Uthman Samai. Fenter in across the line. Takes a quick shot. Easy glove save by Boyd. The Capitals hope to score on some of those long shots. They're going to need to get a few bodies in front of Boyd. He's a really good keeper, and if he sees it straight, it's unlikely that's going to get past his glove, but you get a couple bodies in front, as they've seen earlier today, and they have a chance of scoring some goals. Face-off is to the left of Boyd. Cape Town manages to clear the puck out. Johan Vandermerver going back behind his net to his brother Tian Vandermerver. Tian Vandermerver, long stretch pass, chipped ahead by Dion Pacati. Here comes Malangeni. Malangeni earning the puck in the corner. Kings get it out and down the ice again with 27 seconds left in the penalty. It's Vervey. Vervey puts it across, intercepted by the Kings, who send it back down the ice. It's Tion Vandermerver. Vandermerver, headlong pass to Malangeni. Malangeni chips it in, and it's frozen by Boyd for a face-off in the King zone with the penalty having expired. Mahmoud will get on the ice when the puck drops, and we'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey with about 6.5 minutes gone in the second period. A very close game. The Capitals have actually had the better chances, but just have not managed to get by goaltender Ryan Boyd. It's Kleitz versus Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg wins the draw. Kings have it behind their net. Here comes Baker. Baker. Van Duisburg takes it through. Puck comes out, and it's offside. Samai just a bit early with Baker and Samai still in the zone. We're all even 5-on-5 hockey in an exciting 2-1 game. Van Duisburg versus Kleitz. Van Duisburg wins the draw, goes back to Mahmoud. Mahmoud across ice to Simon. Samai dumps it in. Reinhard Fenter collects the puck in the corner. Reinhard Fenter to Kleitz. Kleitz skates it across. Kleitz breaking into the zone. Kings break it out. It's Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg. Van Duisburg holding the puck. Can't find anyone to pass to. Van Duisburg just shoots it in the corner. And the Kings go for a line change. John Fenter. John Fenter in the corner looking for a stretch pass. Up to Vandermerver. Vandermerver across ice to Kleitz. Kleitz to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter coming in. On the far side, Reinhard gets around, shoots. High shoulder save by Boyd on a rocket of a shot by Reinhard Fenter. That didn't miss by much, boys and girls. Puck goes over the boards and will face off outside the King zone. A rocket by Reinhard Fenter just missed. Boyd caught the top of his shoulder, otherwise it was top shelf. Capitals carrying the play to the Kings right now. Capitals win the draw. Up to Franco Robinson. Franco Robinson can't keep it. Puck's put in by Tion Vandermerver. Kings have it behind their net. Can't get it out. Capitals keep it in. Good forecheck by Josh Roger. Josh Roger chasing it to Schultz. Schultz to Kamish. Kamish headlines it for his brother, Diane Kamish. Diane Kamish skating at center ice. Diane Kamish picked up by Skosana. Oh, Schultz almost had Skosana lined up, but he dodged it last minute. Comes back up to Croats. Croats leaves the puck at the there. Big hit by Kamish on Skosana. Schultz. Schultz hands it to Kamish. Diane Kamish. Krotz grabs it. Krotz behind his net. Krotz just puts it out to Gio. Gio, a 1-on-2. Gio in the corner, working hard against Johan van der Merwe. Collision in the corner. Puck, no, not cleared out. Shot from the point. Goes wide. Comes in. Here's Mahmoud keeping it in. Mahmoud to Gio. Gio leaves it around. It's Krotz. Behind their nets. Cape Town Kings pressing. Here's Gio. Gio to the point. Here comes Kamish. Okay. Oh, Simon. Simon can't get it and puts it in. A delayed offside. Kings regroup. Here's van der Merwe. Van der Merwe can't get it out. Yes, he does. Just gets out. Samai, come in. Come on, quick shot. Deflected, goes wide. Puck leads to Samai. Chips the puck in the corner. Here comes Pakati. Pakati back to van der Merwe. Van der Merwe chips it up. Kept in by Mahmoud. Quick shot from the point blocked. Pakati can't get out. Puck. Here comes Pakati. Pakati collects the puck. Pakati coming in, shoots. Nice save by Boyd, who freezes the puck. With pressure from the Caps coming in from all sides. 10 minutes gone in the second period. Score remains 2-1. The Kings have had 15 shots on net. The Pretoria Capitals have only 6. Which doesn't seem right, but maybe. Here's John Venter. Shot. Boyd saves it. Stick save. It's Gordon versus Kleitz. Puck shot around to the other corner. Radu keeps it in. It's Kleitz. Kleitz back to Radu. Radu from behind the net. Radu. Reinhard Fenter coming in to help out against Gordon. Fenter gets it. Fenter. Quick shot. Easily deflected by Boyd. Puck comes out and John Fenter collects the puck. Being chased by Van Doesburg. Reinhard Fenter, a centering pass to Kleitz. Kleitz all in. Kleitz passes sideways to Johan van der Merwe. But Mahmoud got a stick on it. Puck still in front. Puck. I don't know how that puck didn't go in. 3 rebounds. The Capitals are piling on the pressure. Puck goes out center across the ice as John Fenter regroups. Each team changing. Reinhard Fenter puts the puck in, comes in. Kleitz goes for a change. It's Morris. Morris across to Dubuisson. Dubuisson up to... kept in? No. It's Fenter. Fenter crossing the line. Fenter. Kamish. Danielle Kamish. The Kings have their puck in their own end. It's Simon to Dubuisson. Puck leaks out. Forwarded down the ice to Dubuisson. Can't get it. Puck centered. No. Bradley Morris dumps it in. As Kamish. Danielle Kamish. To Diane Kamish. Diane Kamish tries a shot. Puck's in front. Kept in at the point. Quick shot. Oh, hits the crossbar! A blistering shot. I think that was Danielle Kamish. Now it's the Kings applying the pressure. Puck in front. Gets it out. Just out. Bradley Morris knocks it down. Here comes Chris Fenter. Chris Fenter, quick shot. Saved by Boyd. Wow, end-to-end action with good chances for the Pretoria Capitals down in the Kings' end, and then the Kings turn around and bring it right back with a shot off the crossbar by Danielle Kamish. Face-off will be to the right of Boyd. It'll be Vervey versus Aubry. Here comes Schultz. Schultz shoots the puck in the corner. That's van der Merwe. Van der Merwe off the boards. Too hard for Pakati. It's Mahmoud. Mahmoud heads it to Gio. Too hard for Gio. And now it's Chu. Chu in the corner. Chu rims it around to van der Merwe. Van der Merwe back to Pakati. Pakati. Mahmoud picks his pocket. And Gio up to Aubry. Here comes Aubry. Might get a shot away. No. Rolling puck just wide. save by goaltender Ruan van der Merwe for a face-off to his right in the Caps zone. Kleitz versus Van Duisburg. Kleitz wins the draw, goes down. A hard forecheck by Van der Merwe against Simon. Puck goes down, it's regrouping. John Venter to Radu. Radu rims it around. Puck's retrieved by Reinhard Venter. Quick centering effort. Comes through. Oh, beautiful save by Boyd. Puck's loose. That's Baker. Baker tries to get it out. Puck's kept in. John Venter, shot. Deflected, goes high into the ceiling, bringing a face-off in the King zone. 6 minutes left in the second period. The score remains 2-1. Those shots, 15 for the Kings and 6 for the Capitals, were the first period shots on goal. They haven't posted the second period on a rolling tally. Quick shot by John Venter goes wide. Puck comes back out in front. Reinhard Venter rolls it around to Johan van der Merwe. Centers it. And it comes out. We could have a break for Baker. Reinhard Venter turns around. Long stretch pass to van der Merwe. Devon van der Merwe in the corner. Takes a shot wide. Picked up by John Venter. Puck goes on. Here comes Samai with Van Duisburg and Obery. Now Van der Merwe, his pocket was picked. And Kleitz in the corner, his pocket was picked. Here come back the Kings. It's Kamish. Oh, there could be a, no, it could not, I thought it might have been tripping. No call. Danielle Kamish and Diane Kamish working the corner as brothers. Now comes out to Reinhard Venter, a little bit of a strong pass. It will be icing. The puck will come back. No changes for the Capitals. They might have got away with a couple changes before the refs noticed. Face-off will be to the right. Goaltender Ruan van der Merwe. Face-off won by the Caps. Puck does not get out. It's Danielle Kamish to the point. Quick shot from the point. Tossed aside by Van der Merwe. John Venter ices the puck down the ice. This will come back again for another face-off. Face off to the left of Van der Merwe. It's Obery versus Kleitz. Obery wins the draw, kept in by Gio. Gio controlling the puck in the corner. Gio battling Radu. Oh, a late hit by Kleitz. Shot, and there will be a penalty. Probably against Radu. Radu will get 2 minutes for holding. Radu 2 minutes for holding at 15:36 of the second period. Will put the Kings on a power play for the first time tonight. Face-off is Van Duisburg versus Vurry. Vurry wins it, but Baker controls. Baker controls the puck along the board. Baker in the corner. Baker rims it around to Samai. Puck's in the net. Bring up face-off. Puck won by the Kings, back to the point. Samai, quick shot, low shot, on net. Puck scramble in front. Puck's loose in front. And here come the Capitals. No, they can't get it out. Oh, that finally leaks out. Battle for the boards. Vervey and Morris. Finally, Mahmoud. Mahmoud to Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg puts it up. No, tried to get to Baker, but corralled it. Here comes Morris. Morris and Malangeni. Samai controlling it to Mahmoud. Back to Samai. Samai bringing it up. Samai, long pass. No icing. Iced by the Capitals on the net. Boyd makes a quick shot. Passes to Mahmoud. Mahmoud, a long stretch pass intended for Krotz. Another glove save by Boyd. Fans it down, gives it back to Mahmoud. 48 seconds left in the penalty to Radu. And now Gio brings out the puck. Gio crossing the blue line. Gio in the corner. Gio still controlling the puck. Back to the point to Morris. Morris back to Gio. Gio back to Morris. Morris to Gio. Here comes Gio. In comes Krotz. And the Caps intercept and knock the puck down the ice. Here's Gio. Gio, long stretch pass for Krotz. Here comes Krotz. Quick shot. Nice pad save by Van der Merwe. Iced by John Fenter down into the corner with 13 seconds to go in the penalty. Here comes Simon. Simon up the boards. Intercepted by Van der Merwe. No. Taken over by Kamish. Kamish. Quick shot. Goes wide. Puck goes outside the blue line to Gordon. Gordon controlling the puck. The penalty has expired. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Gordon to Simon. Simon up to that's Kamish. Kamish in the center. Here comes Fenter. Fenter tried to head man to his brother. Didn't get through. Battle for the puck at center ice. Taken by Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe, long lead pass for Fenter. Puck control by Cap. Shot. To centering. Puck loose in the center. Out comes Kamish. Diane Kamish across the blue line. Diane Kamish back to his brother. No, tried to head man to back to his brother. Danielle. Loose puck in front. Scramble. Loose puck. Finally corralled by Van der Merwe to force a face-off in the zone. Good pressure by the Kings. Face-off in the Cap zone to the right of goaltender. Won by the Kings, but a quick hustle by Diampacati. Quick shot, just missed the net. Now Malangeni. A good hit. Pacati on Van Doesburg. Here comes Pacati. Pacati on now. Van Doesburg returns the favor. Van Doesburg. Simon misses it. Leaves it for Baker. Baker pressing. Pacati has the puck. Pacati up to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe just pushes ahead. Schultz has it. Across to Mahmoud. Mahmoud can't get it. Vervey. Baker headmans it. Quick shot by the Capitals on the net. Corralled by Chu. Now Johan Van der Merwe in the corner to Chu. Chu headmans it to Fenter. Back to Chu. Long stretch pass to Pacati. Slap shot blocked. Puck goes over the boards and we'll have a face-off with 28 seconds left in the second period. It remains a 2-1 score in favor of the Kings over the Capitals. Face-off won by the Capitals, who put it in front. It's Kleitz in the corner. Back to the point to Fenter. Fenter, quick shot. Gets through, gets through traffic, a nice save by Boyd. Puck goes around to Schultz. Schultz can't get it out. Good pressure by the Caps. Battle for the puck along the boards. With 10 seconds left, puck comes out. Capitals just throw it down. Could be icing. Yes, it was. So with 5.7 seconds left in the second period, there'll be one more face-off in the King zone. Let's see if the Caps can work their magic again and score a late time marker and square this game heading into the third period. They'll have twice as much time as they did at the end of the first period. Face off one. Quick shot. Saved by Boyd. By John Venter. A nice shot from the point. No one was screening. He saw it the whole way. But the puck was rolling. And it was a little tricky for Boyd to glove it down and freeze it. Another face off inside the zone with 2.8 seconds to go. Face off won by Kleitz. Kleitz. And the period is over. The score remains 2-1 in favor of the Kings over the Capitals at the end of the second period. Couple penalties for each team. And a little bit of a more intense period for each team. They'll now scrape the ice and we'll come back for an exciting 20 minutes of the final period in the third game of the 2025 South Africa Super League tournament. And we're here in the second period intermission with Chris Venter, the manager of the Pretoria Capitals. Chris, what do you think of the two periods of hockey so far?
Look, it's a tight game. The defense is unbelievably good, and the guys are passing well. It's just the goalies are keeping us out. Unfortunately, Ryan is there having a great game, but third period we'll get there.
What do you think you do different in the third period to notch the score?
I think we need to crush the net more. I think we're not in front of net enough. So hopefully we can crush the net and make sure there's somebody to punch it in.
You've had your chances. There's been a lot of action in front of Boyd, and you just can't seem to get that puck across the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but he's playing well, so all credit to him.
All right. Manager of the Pretoria Capitals, Chris Venter. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Good. He's playing junior A. No, he didn't go to Victoria. He got signed with the junior A team. Yeah.
Maar daar heeft hij dan alvast weer over voor de Capitals.
That's right, yeah. He moved up to junior A.
How's it been? Hij is weer nog high school.
Yeah, he's not aware of it. No, he's pretty good. He's got a point a game. And he's started against twice so far.
Dus he's not going to be up. What championship are they?
Yeah, no, only 20 in.
I gave up after. It's a very good team.
There's also lots of stuff for African countries, Canada and America.
yeah. No, I think he's doing EHLP. It's a two-way contract, right? You can do AHL, which is 3, or EHLP, which is 4.
Nah, you told me he signed for 3. He's doing AHL.
If he's playing EHL, he's playing 2.
Yeah, you're right. But that's the thing, like, I said you signed for 3. If you can just put it a bit more effort.
It's all about development. Very good development. Come back here and be a monster.
Neil needs to give me my mic. It's off.
It's off. Other side.
Now it's on. So yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the final 20 minutes of the third game of the 2025 South Africa Men's Super League tournament. And before we see the puck drop for the beginning of the third period, we'd just like to thank one of our sponsors, Manzi Prepared Water, for sponsoring both the men's and the women's Super League in South Africa. Manzi Water, crisp, fresh, filling, rehydrating, keeping our athletes in good shape throughout their competition and their practices, both at home, on and off the ice. Thank you, Manzi Water. An exciting second period with no change in score, with the Cape Town Kings still leading the Pretoria Capitals 2-1. The difference in the game, without a doubt, is goaltender Ryan Boyd, who made some spectacular saves in that second period. The score easily could be 5-2 in favor of the Capitals without the stand on his head goaltending of Boyd. Let's see if Boyd can keep it up, or if the Capitals find a way to break the mystery and see the curtain behind the Wizard of Oz. The beginning of the period is going to be delayed just a few minutes while they fix the corner of the rink. And now we're about to begin the third period. It'll be Kleitz versus Van Duisburg in the face-off. These two opponents tonight are teammates on the senior men's national team, but tonight they're adversaries, battling for supremacy for the top of the standings of the South Africa Super League. The puck now drops to begin the third period. Puck draw won by Kleitz. Venter comes back over to Van der Merwe, and now it's Kleitz. Kleitz circling in his own zone. Kleitz to Radu. Radu crossing center ice. Intercepted by Samai. Samai plays it back. It's Devon Van der Merwe. Devon Van der Merwe, long stretch pass. Misses Venter. Samai takes it. Samai dumps it in the corner with a hard check by Baker. Baker against Kleitz. Comes back to Samai. Quick shot. Saved by Ruan Van der Merwe. First shot of the third period goes to the Kings. Face off to the left of Boyd. Of Van der Merwe. Puck leaks out. And now it's Simon. Simon puts it up to Gio. Gio can't corral it. Goes back to Simon. Simon out to Krotz. Krotz can't control it. Just outside the zone. It's controlled by Aubry. Aubry circling in his own zone. Aubry gaining speed. Aubry, long outlet pass for Krotz. Too much. Puck going down. It will be icing. And the puck will come back for a face-off inside the Kings' zone. Face-off, Makati versus Aubry. They'll try it again. Boyd's got to be sharp. There will be a penalty off the face-off to the Cape Town Kings for cross-checking. Makati went down on the face-off after a bit of controversy over the way the Capitals were lined up. But the Kings will pay with a 2-minute cross-checking penalty against Krotz, number 8. Wesley Krotz will get 2 minutes for cross-checking at the outset, with only 2 minutes and 11 seconds gone in the third period. Let's see if the Capitals can get organized and take advantage of their penalty and their power play. Won the draw, but the puck leaks back. It's Radu. Radu and Fenter are back. Radu is taking the puck. Radu behind his net, skates out. Radu loses the puck. It's Fenter. Fenter now regrouping. Fenter, long stretch pass. Intercepted. Here comes Simon. Simon coming in. Quick shot. Goes wide. Vandermeer picking up puck. Kept in by Samai. Oh, and there is a penalty. No, it's offside. Face-off will be just outside the Capitals zone. It'll be Kleitz versus Van Doesburg. Kleitz wins the draw cleanly, back to John Fenter. John Fenter skating it out. John Fenter taking it out across center ice, intercepted by Samai. Fenter to his behind the back of his brother, Reinhard Fenter. Fenter skates up. Fenter to center ice. Fenter gets by Samai. Here comes Fenter. A weak shot. Two men were on him, goes wide. Fenter takes another quick shot, doesn't get through. Deflected in front of the net. Puck in the corner. It's Fenter versus Samai. Samai manages to get it out to the end of the ice. There's a penalty against the Kings. Vandermeer has left his net. It is 6-on-4 hockey until the Kings touch the puck. 6-on-4. Centered out straight. It's Fenter. Shoots. Glove save by Boyd. I think it's on Mish Van Doesburg for slashing. It is. It's on number 13, Mish Van Doesburg, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of that penalty is 3:45 of the third period. And the Capitals will have a 5-on-3 man advantage for the next 30 seconds. Puck comes out in front. The Kings got it out just over, and it's offside, and Mahmoud just puts it down the ice. There's 17 seconds left in the 5-on-3 man advantage for the Capitals. Let's see if the Pretoria team can get organized and tie this game up, taking advantage of their power play. Here, another penalty is coming up. Obery, and now Vandermeer is outside his net. It's number 17 shoots. A save by Boyd. A good shot by Johan Vandermeer. And Obery is coming into the sin bin for 2 minutes. Just as the previous penalty expired, 2 minutes for tripping. And now they will have a 2-man advantage for the next 1 minute and 24 seconds. The Caps really got to score if they hope to get back in this game with a 5-on-3 man advantage. Here's Fenter in the corner. Reinhard Fenter with the puck in the corner. Back to the point. John Fenter can't handle it. Puck leaks. Radu Galom, John Fenter. John Fenter to Devon Vandermeer. Vandermeer across ice to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter to cross the ice. Inside the zone. Goes to Devon. Vandermeer shoots. Good pad save by Boyd. Vandermeer in the corner. Back to the point. It's to Radu. Radu shoots. Weak pass. Blocked and then stopped. It's Samai in the corner, battling with Vandermeer. Samai and Vandermeer with Gio now joining the crowd, and Kleitz. Kleitz and Gio battling in the corner. Kleitz comes out with the puck. Kleitz behind the net. Kleitz centers and scores! Reinhard Fenter from Stefan Kleitz ties the game at 2-2. With 7 seconds to go in that first penalty, which means that the Capitals will still have a 1 minute and 13-second advantage. And now the Capitals still have a 1-man advantage for the next minute of play. Can they go ahead? Can they change the fortunes of this game in under a minute? Here comes Johan Venter. Johan Venter in the corner. Circles back. Johan Venter looking for a long stretch pass to Vervey. Vervey passes over to Tion van der Merwe. Tion van der Merwe takes it in the corner. Tion van der Merwe looking for a pass. Skates around the back of the net. Tion van der Merwe centers it. And it's cleared. Not out. And now here comes Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg trailing Pacati. Pacati with the puck. Pacati to Vervey. Vervey cross pass to Chu. No, to Malangeni, sorry. And the Kings kick it back down the ice. It's Johan van der Merwe. Johan van der Merwe. Long stretch pass for Dion Pacati in the corner. Here comes Malangeni in center. No, can't get the shot away. Battle for the puck in the corner. There's 10 seconds left in the penalty, and then Aubry will be back on 5-on-5 hockey. It's Mahmoud just puts the puck down the ice. Aubry will now join. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey, but the Caps capitalized on their two-man power play, and we're able to tie up the game. And we've got an exciting 2-2 game going with 13 minutes left in the third period. Here come the Kings. Long stretch pass to Samai. Samai in the corner. Samai tries a quick shot, blocked by Radu. Radu turns around. Radu, picked off by Kamish. Here comes Daniel Kamish, centers it. No one home. Here comes John Fenter. John Fenter, long stretch pass, could be icing. And it is. Puck will come back to the Capital zone. The crowd and the players are getting quite animated. You can't hear yourself think in this arena with the capacity crowd of now over 300 players. There'll be a timeout for the Kings. The Kings are going to regroup and see if they can't press the advantage in this 2-2 tie. So 30-second timeout for the Kings.
Spur at both. And Spar and Spar.
All right. Both teams taking full advantage of the 30-second timeout for the coaches to have a word with their players. And let's see as we enter the exciting final 13 minutes of play. Capitals cleared out, regrouped by Mahmoud in his own end. Mahmoud just puts it on the boards to Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg. Fenter puts it back into Fenter. Fenter taps it in, no icing. Mahmoud around to Samai. Samai quickly pressed by Chu. Here comes Van Doesburg, blows it at the line, has to regroup. Samai just chipping it forward, picked up by Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter coming in across the line. Reinhard Fenter, quick shot, nice save by Boyd. The crowd is into the action. You can hardly hear yourself speak. Reinhard Fenter chips it in the corner. Simon puts it around to Samai. Battle for pucks in the corner. Puck out to Malangeni. No, it was Chu. Centers it. Quick shot by 18. Nice stop by Boyd. What a move by Vusi Skosana. Skosana had a good shot from the low slot against Boyd, but Boyd came up big again. Boyd's certainly been the difference in the game tonight. The score easily could be 5-3, 6-3, 6-2 without Boyd standing on his head in the nets for the Kings. Puck comes out. Here's Skosana. Skosana chips it into the corner and chases it. In a foot battle with Morris. Morris gets the puck. Here comes Aubry. Aubry out of the corner. Aubry skating up. Aubry crosses center. Aubry chips it into the corner. Regroup picked up by Josh Roger. Josh Roger puts it out, and that will be icing against the Capitals. And the faceoff will be back in the Caps end with a little over 10 minutes to go. in the third period in an exciting 2-2 game. Will we have overtime today? Will we have a sudden death shootout today like we had in our exciting second game yesterday at the same arena? Will history repeat itself? Time will tell. That was over against Paulson. Here comes Reinhard Brits. Reinhard Brits getting now. It's Mahmoud controlling the puck. Mahmoud took it off Brits. Mahmoud back to his own end. Here's a forecheck by Picardi. Mahmoud rings it around. Icing is waved off. It looked like Picardi got a piece of it. Puck's in the zone, controlled by Johan van der Merwe. Johan van der Merwe to Picardi. Picardi back to Dubuisson. Dubuisson shoots it in the Capital zone. Rimmed around. It's Kamish. Kamish chips it towards the net. Now it's Vervet. Vervet in the corner. Vervet plays it up. Intercepted by Morris. Morris at center ice. Morris shoots it in. The headline pass for Kamish. Missed the target. Chu puts it ahead. Now a race with Picardi. Intercepted by Simon. Simon. Intercepted by Chu. It's Kamish behind the net. Kamish and Vervet battling it. Comes to the point. Johan van der Merwe keeps it in. Johan van der Merwe centers it. Now the Kings break out. Here comes Kamish. Kamish stopped at the line. Quick turnaround. Here comes Johan van der Merwe. Johan van der Merwe breaking down the side. Driven wide by Simon. Simon controlling the puck. Simon headmans it for Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg. No icing. Icing waved off. Here's Schultz. Schultz headmans it to Baker. Baker just chips it in. Hard chase. Van Doesburg rims it around to Samai. Samai plays it for Baker. Puck comes out. Back to Samai. Samai shoots in the corner. Headmanning for Doesburg. Doesburg, quick shot! Nice save by van der Merwe. Rims around the back. Reinhard Fenter just dumps it out. Intercepted by Gordon. Gordon chips it out. Picked up by Baker. Picked up by Baker in the corner. Baker loses it. Here's van der Merwe, shoots. Scores! Van der Merwe to Kleitz and a turnover from Baker. And the Capitals go ahead 3-2 with 8:20 remaining in the third period. Baker turned over the puck and the Capitals made them pay with a buried the goal by Stefan Kleitz, number 8, with a great pass from number 7, Stefan van der Merwe. The Kings are going to have to work hard to call themselves back into this game. It's a fast-paced game. The crowd's into it. The players are into it. There's an energy in the rink that can be felt outside. Puck centered through. Chu keeps it in. Now it's Malangeni. Malangeni centers it. Kings break out. Here comes Krutz. Krutz offside. There'll be a face-off just outside the Capitals blue line. A stunning turn of events. The Pretoria Capitals now leading 3-2 with just under 8 minutes to go in the third period of this exciting hockey game. There'll be Dubuisson versus Riley Paulson. Dubuisson wins the draw. Back to Malangeni. Malangeni to Simon. Too hard. Krutz coming in. Is it Aubry or Krutz? It's Kamish. Kamish in the corner. Can't get it to the point. It's his brother, Kamish. Kamish takes the puck again. Daniel Kamish in the corner. It's rimmed around to Diane Kamish. Puck gets out. Back to Mahmoud. Mahmoud. Long stretch back. Simon goes wide. Here comes Daniel Kamish. There he shoots. Nice deflection. I think van der Merwe it was a great shot. Van der Merwe got a high shoulder on it and deflected the puck high over the net into the netting to draw a face-off in the Caps zone. Face-off won by the Kings but controlled by the Caps. It's rimmed around by Radu. Vandermerver. Vandermerver tries to exit. Checked by Gordon. Gordon pressing the puck. Back to Fenter. John Fenter. Long stretch pass to Reinhard Fenter. Bit too far. Puck now in the corner with Vandermerver. Vandermerver with the puck behind the net. Puck goes to Reinhard Fenter. Reinhard Fenter back to Vandermerver. Vandermerver moving the puck in the corner. Vandermerver centers it. No one home. Kept off the point. Now shot from the point by John Fenter. Scores! John Fenter puts the Capitals ahead with a 2-goal lead. I think there was an assist from Devon Vandermerver, and there might be one more assist. The crowd is so loud the referees can't communicate to the timekeeper the scores. John Venter from Devon Vandermeer and Stefan Kleitz. Stefan Kleitz is having a great game. That's his 4th point of the evening. Puts them ahead. That line is clicking. Gives them a 2-goal margin with a little over 6 minutes to play. The crowd is totally into this game. It's crazy. Quick scored! A shot! Dion Pacati! Puts the Capitals ahead by 3 a few seconds after that goal. That was Dion Pacati, assisted by number 15, Langa Malangeni. They're both on the board for the first time tonight, but giving the Capitals a much-needed breathing room and a 3-goal lead. The Kings are going to have to bring it now with only 6 minutes to go in the 3rd period. The Caps are pressing. It's Fenter behind, being battled by Van Doesburg. Here comes Van Doesburg, breaking out his net. Van Doesburg, headman pass to Baker. Baker can't corral it. Brought down by Fenter. Fenter clears the puck, and this will go down for icing. Play will come back into the Capital zone. The capacity crowd of 300 people are on their feet cheering. It looks like mostly a Capitals crowd. There's a few Cape Town supporters, but the Capitals fans have made themselves well known tonight. Draw won by Capitals. Radu puts it around, but it's kept in by Morris. Morris, quick shot on net. Blocked by Fenter. Fenter behind his net. Fenter skating out. Fenter skating out. Gets by Baker. A lead pass to Vandermeer. Vandermeer tries to draw. Comes back out to Samai. Samai. Fans on lead pass. Here come the Kings. Here comes Kamish. Kamish in the corner. Tries to center it. Deflected wide. Kleitz to Fenter. Fenter up to his brother. Passed a little bit too far ahead. And Kamish and Fenter collide in the corner. A big hit on Devon Vandermeer by Race Baker. Here comes Kamish. Danielle Kamish. Weak shot on net. Danielle Kamish. Controlling the puck in the corner. Lost it. Johan Vandermeer rims it around. Oh, it's Tion Vandermeer rims it around. It's kept in by Kamish. By Simon. Here comes a 2-on-2. Here comes Skosana. Skosana loses the puck. Taken away by Dubuisson. Quick shot by Kamish. For Obery. No, it was Kamish. And a deflection out of bounds will bring a face-off in the Cap zone with a little under 5 minutes to go. The Kings got to find 3 quick goals to even up the score in 5 minutes. Draw one by Caps. Here comes Pacati. Pacati blocked. Krotz. Puck stays in. It's Mahmoud. Mahmoud circling in front of his own net. Mahmoud puts it up to Krotz. Krotz tries to head man to Obery, but it's taken away by Van der Merwe. Oh, no offside. Here we go, Obery. Obery manages to block Malangeni wide. Puck comes back to the point. Quick shot from the point. Deflected wide. Puck stays in. Here's a shot by Van der Merwe. John Van der Merwe. Oh! Dion Picati almost had a second goal, but the Kings got a stick on at the last minute. Here comes Krotz. Krotz just gets it out. Here's Gio. Gio, quick shot from the point, blocked by Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe just puts the puck behind his net. It's Vervey. Vervey looking for a long stretch pass. Vervey slowing things down. Vervey behind his net to Chu. Here comes Chu, pressed. Chu can't get it out. McGibbon keeps it in. Brandt battling in the corner. Brandt against Van der Merwe. Quick shot from Krotz from the point. Kept out, in, offside, and the puck shot out. Just outside the Cape Town zone. Sorry, the Capital zone. Three minutes and 38 seconds to go in the third period. The Pretoria Capitals lead the Cape Town Kings 5-2. Kings desperately trying to get back in this game. They lose the face-off. John Venter's got in the corner, being pressed by Van Doesburg. Balacor, Reinhard Venter's in there as well. Comes out, gets out, but intercepted. Van Doesburg. Simon shoots it in. Good save by Van der Merwe. Venter in the corner. Venter tries to get up to Van der Merwe. Schultz, weak shot in front. No penalty so far. Starting to get rough. Capitals get it out. Van der Merwe at center ice. Van der Merwe just chips in into the corner and chases it. It's Simon. Simon bucks it out to Kamish. Diane Kamish with the puck in the corner. Kamish up to his brother Daniel Kamish. Now it's Daniel Kamish. Dubuisson. Diane Kamish turns it over. Quick shot by Venter. Goes wide. Dubuisson rims it around. Sorry, Mahmoud rims it around. Tian Van der Merwe shoots it back in. It's Kamish. Kamish to Dubuisson. Nope. It's picked. Picked by Vusi Skosana. Back to Franco Robinson. Franco Robinson battling in the corner. And now it's Riley Paulson. Riley Paulson centers it. No one's there. Tian Van der Merwe, quick shot. Saved by Boyd. The Capitals not letting up in their pressure, making it difficult for the Kings. Pressure at both ends of the ice. Both teams looking to maintain the pace of play. Face off won by Capitals. Quick shot by Denzel Vervey. Blocked. Puck goes back to Morris behind his net. Morris up to Gio. Gio turns. Goes behind his net. Gio chased by Malangeni. Gio rims it up to here comes Gio. Controlled by Vervey. Vervey behind his net. Long outlet pass. Controlled by Picati. Picati skating up. Picati diving and dancing. Intercepted by Gio. Good recovery. Here comes Van Doesburg. Van Doesburg shoots. It's good save by Van der Merwe. Here come the Capitals back. It's Picati again. Picati, long shot. Saved by Boyd. Forcing a face-off in the Kings' end. Bit of trash talking between the teams. Tempers getting a bit flared. So far the refs have managed to keep an even tempo to the game. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go in the third period. The Capitals lead the Kings by a score of 5-2. Face off to the right of Ryan Boyd. Face off won by Capitals. Shot by Verdu. Goes wide. Here comes Samai. Taps it up. Icing's waved off. Baker in. Baker Puck behind net, Samai behind his net. Samai centers it, no one home. Baker, there could be, is there? Yes, there's going to be a penalty against the Capitals. Baker was tied up at the side of the net by Radu, and Radu will come off for 2 minutes with only 56 seconds. Radu, 2 minutes for hooking. Radu's second penalty of the night is in earlier for holding, and he will sit the remainder of the game in the sin bin. It'll be interesting to see if the Kings pull their goalie. There's only 56 seconds left. They now have a 5-on-4 advantage. Capitals win the draw, but they can't get it out. The puck leaks out to center. Here comes Kleitz. Kleitz shoots it. Boyd holding it. 5-on-4. Here come the Kings. They turn it over. Venter puts the puck back in the zone. It's Mahmoud. 38 seconds left. Mahmoud looking to get out. Mahmoud. Puck centered in by Brandt. Boyd goes into the corner trying to get the puck out. Battle for the puck in the corner. Caps bring it around and out. Mahmoud's got it with 23 seconds left. Goaltender Boyd is still in. Puck stays in the zone. Kings are changing. Pucks sent down the ice. No icing because of the penalty. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Venter just shoots it down. And that will bring this close. The Pretoria Capitals have won 5-2, taking the opening match against the Cape Town Kings with a convincing third period performance. Stay with us shortly for the players of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to the players in tonight's game. Tonight's Players of the Match is brought to you by the Spar Cullinan and the Spur at the Grove Shopping Centre. Presenting the player of the game for the Cape Town Kings will be Mr. Frankie Perez from Spar Cullinan. The player of the match for the Cape Town Kings, number 1, goalkeeper Ryan Boyd. The player of the match for the Pretoria Capitals, presented by Mr. Bucks Kruger from the Spur at the Grove Shopping Centre. The player of the game for the Pretoria Capitals, number 8, Stefan Kleitz. Please join us tomorrow night for another exciting game in the 2025 South Africa Super League Tournament, where the venue moves to Festival Arena for an exciting matchup in the 4th game of the tournament. Thank you for coming. We appreciate your support. Players, fans, boyfriends, girlfriends, moms, dads, granny, grandpas, and pets. Oh, sorry, tomorrow night's game is at the Forest Shopping Centre for tomorrow night's game, please. Enjoy your evening.
It's festival on Sunday, yeah? Yeah. And Monday? Here, go.
Thank you very much.